Dang. I might as well talk to Scooby-Doo.
It's been 0 days since Russell has been silly. Hey, John. You want to talk about this a little bit?
Russell being silly?
Yeah, what's been going on with that?
Russell's been on a rampage. So just to catch everyone up, you know, I assume if you're watching this, you've probably seen the TikToks or some other sort of content where Russell's been a little bit silly.
A little bit silly?
Been a little too silly for his own good. He'll like try to go the extra mile and do something like, what was it, the grass? Talking to the grass.
Yeah, so he's
talking
a lot of objects talking to him. That's definitely
his object work is good.
Yeah, he's just been getting silly. It's been getting out of hand. He was so silly. I think it was in the last mug shots, or maybe he was so silly that it got him banned from snack time because he was being too damn silly.
Tried to make a joke.
Yeah, tried to make a joke.
But snack time's no joking matter.
2 to 4.
Really? So you're keeping him in business.
I know. Hey, I had a 4.
A 4?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, from Russ? Oh. Whoa, you can't do that.
Russell, you see what happens when you get too damn silly?
Stella!
So it's gotten to the point where he's gotten so damn silly that now we have to have a counter to try to hold him accountable for his silliness, because no one's going to do it if we aren't.
I mean, I want to talk to him about it, but I feel like if I talk to him about it, it's going to be...
Silly intervention?
Ooh, sure, silly intervention?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I think it's going to get there. I think we will
need it at some point.
I mean, listen, the viewers are like, hey, this Russ guy is sus.
When we showed him the silly counter at first, he had like a vendetta.
Took it as a challenge. He's like,
he was like, oh, you don't think I can be? You don't want to see me not be silly? Guess what? I'm gonna be silly every single time I have a chance.
He said to me, "That's never gonna get past 0," and it was a threat. I felt like the Joker threatening me.
See how I got these trophies?
Holy shit!
That's kind of
Everyone quiet.
Should I go downstairs?
Even just to like spy on him from around the corner.
Don't come upstairs.
See if he's right.
I'll see what he
I'll
does.
come behind you.
Johnny, want to come?
Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Just see if he's up to something.
I don't see him. He's at his desk. He looks serious. Look at that.
He definitely has like a Microsoft Word document open.
How to be silly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's someone being silly. Can't really see him from the
No mercy!
About the plug.
Everybody back! Everybody back! He's got a flamethrower!
What does that mean?
I don't know. He's just backing it up.
So we have an outbreak in the office.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting too damn silly.
Well, what do you think? Is the office being too damn silly?
I don't know. Big Nick's got a flamethrower. I don't want any part of that.
All right. Well, it looks pretty serious right now.
It's suspicious. I think it's a cover up. Hello.
Hello. Doing some work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some work.
That's good. Hey.
Oh.
No, I'm not just trying to cover the camera. Yeah. Well, keep at it. Keep up the good work, Russ.
Thank you. I'll try.
All right, Russ is doing some serious work right now. No silliness on Russ's desk.
Thank God.
See, we were saying, I think he's brewing. There's no way we make it out alive today.
No.
There's no way.
He's got a blueprint in his brain right now.
He does.
So I asked him if what was up with his fit, and he asked me to rate it. I originally said 1 because just because he has clothes on. Like AJ brought up a good point that if a 1 is just like raggedy clothes, like you're living on the street, that's a 1. So it's a 2. That's off. It's off. It's horrendous.
It's called fashion.
It hurts my eyes. It's off.
It's called fashion.
Why don't you
What would
start
you
wearing
give this?
different shirts? You wear that shirt every fucking day.
It's clean, and I don't wear it every day.
And this is clean
I wear
too.
it once a week.
And this is clean too.
Once a week. I got a rotation of shirts because all of them have paint and poly and epoxy on them. Why would I get it on new shirts? Idiot.
I'm telling you what, it's a 10 out of 10 all day, every day. You don't get fashion.
It's the legs. It's the leg warmer thing.
Hey, it's the only compressions I had that weren't dirty.
It makes you look like an elf.
An elf?
An elf.
That was a height joke too, by the way, by Johnny.
Height joke.
It's abysmal. It's awful. I don't ever want to see it again.
I'll wear it next week.
Big Nick, what do you think of the fit?
I mean, this is going based on him always making fun of me about Christmas. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Oh, a 3?
What do you think of Nuts' outfit?
Nuts outfit? Is that what you call it? Give me a rating. You wore it on purpose? Give me a rating, 1 to 10.
Oh, brother. 2.
No! Rory, back me up
I
here.
gave him a 1 originally.
Give me a rating on this outfit.
A 5.
So, all right, so
At least Rory's got a sense of propriety.
I'd probably give it.
Yo! Give me a rating, 1 to 10. Come on.
Wow.
By the way, what I didn't do is I didn't put what a 10 is, so you're definitely sliding on the scale. if 10 is like somebody dressed at the ESPYs, you're not a 6 anymore.
No.
You just went
You
down.
give him a 6?
I gave him a 6.
That's generous.
What did you get?
You went like a 3. 9.5.
My scale is 1 basically means you have clothes on in dire needs that you're basically like trying to survive out here.
Okay.
You got a whole- you got
1
a
is
whole-
homeless, 2 is that.
I got the sneakers rocking
So that's your scale.
It reminds me of Christmas.
All right.
Very festive. I think the only thing that gets me is the same colored compression shorts. and
That's what I
shorts.
said.
If your compression shorts were a different color, I think it would help you.
If it were black, I would have no problem with the outfit.
Listen,
Yeah,
It
if
looks
you were
like-
wearing different clothes, you would look better. We're just gonna play this game.
You know.
I give it a Rory.
You know.
I give it a 5.
You give it a 5?
Yeah,
What?
I give it a 5.
we both went 5.
12.5, so did Rory.
I'll go 6 on that.
6. That's generous. Casey gave it a 9.5.
And the shirt's got good feel. You can't underestimate. The shirt looks comfortable.
Mike, I'll wear a mix-up fit every week, just so you can see what fashion truly is.
I'm not saying I have good fashion by any means. I dress like pretty much an idiot most of my life.
I mean, you don't dress like you are an idiot, but that's beside the fact.
Ooh.
That's gonna get.
Ooh. Hey, Casey, what you working on?
Funny you should ask, Johnny. We got a new YouTube show coming out tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called The Degen Zone.
The Degen Zone.
Let's go.
Got a lot of new YouTube stuff coming out.
I know, dude.
And throw to the interviews.
So we're starting a bunch of new content.
Mhm.
Talk a little bit about.
Yeah, so right now I would say we pretty much have dominated TikTok, and I think we're doing a really good job with TikTok, and we will continue to do a good job with TikTok. But the next step where we see our brand really growing is with YouTube. I think going about with like a similar tactic that we went to with TikTok, just by trying a bunch of different stuff. If you're interested in something, go for it. And I think people coming to us with different ideas for different YouTube series and just really figuring out YouTube by trying stuff, seeing how that works, and just each week building on that.
So why don't you just tell me a little bit about your new series you guys are working on?
What even is it called?
Like,
is it
I
Jeopardy?
I thought a while ago, like when I first came up with the idea, it was like the girls play a brief round of trivia, similar to like an It's Always Sunny like episode title. Well, it's like pretty much Jeopardy. My questions that I'll ask Kendall will be like past Jeopardy questions, and then hers will be.
So it's like what we want is we don't want each other, like we're questioning each other stuff that neither of us know. So like I will give her questions that I know more of that she knows nothing about.
Yeah,
and then it's vice versa.
So I have this new YouTube series called What If, and essentially what it is I take a moment in sports history or an event. So like let's say the first episode I'm doing is what if Carmelo Anthony got drafted by the Detroit Pistons, and it's kind of like a fantasy where I, come up with what would happen if he went there.
It's currently an untitled clothing, fashion, loosely based show. It's going to be talking a lot about, a lot of pop culture stuff, a lot of stuff about if there's a premiere or an all-star game or something like that, it'll be a lot of like looking at the outfits and rating fits or talking about trends.
I think it's really cool that we're getting everyone involved in creating their own series. Everyone gets their own project. Everyone gets something they can really dig their teeth into and sort of, take their own take on content. Everyone's own interests are being really poured into these ideas. Everyone kind of getting their own series and getting their own thing to dig their teeth into and kind of take as their own. I think it's a great way to kind of get a lot of things covered and a lot of different fields covered, and I think this is going to be a great success. I think you guys will love the content we're coming out with.
He opened it first.
All AJ's emails when he was saying,
Hey Nick, stop reading my emails. Okay. Hey AJ, you got an email.
So there's some stuff that's like private that come in my email, but Nick used to always just open up my email because he used my email because he wouldn't have his own email. For what reason, we still don't know. As of today, he has his own email though. There was one specific time that I go, Nick, do me a favor, don't read this email. And then I look over at him and he's like this on his screen. Okay, so I guess that nothing's private at this point.
You can't let the NSA track you with your own personal email. So you got to use someone else's.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Why didn't you have an email?
Why did I not have an email?
Yeah, why didn't you have an email?
It's this fucking reason why I didn't want an email in the first place.
Why?
I still don't want an email.
Yeah?
Because I don't want to give away my position. The less emails you have, the better off.
Yeah.
All this potential spam gave away my position. I'm pissed. Don't give away your position. Why keep blocking them? Rory, if there's one thing you learn here at Lumberlend, don't give away your position.
Rory, do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
Nick, what does that mean?
Exactly.
Exactly. By the way, week 1 starts tomorrow, boys.
Look at the best team name.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, buddy?
That is an elite name.
That's it. No, I'm changing it to the fuck you fuckers.
Been able to get in yet?
What?
Have you been able to get into the account?
I didn't even download the app. What's the app?
It's this ESPN Fantasy app.
Alright, I'll download it now.
Download the app, sign in. You can change your name. Week 1 fantasy football starts tomorrow.
You wouldn't want to put a fast one.
You excited?
I gotta look at my team. Uh-oh.
Look at your team.
I got Zeke playing tomorrow.
Yeah?
Big first game for me. I'm playing Will first week.
Ooh, David's
He's got a good team. So.
Playing Joey. Ooh, rivals sit across the desk from each other.
Dude, right? No, and we're projected to be like 1 point apart.
Wow.
Like yeah, it's like 109 point something and 108 point something.
So
you're going down, Joseph.
Rivalry week, we're playing. It's only rivalry week.
Oh, because Casey
it's
versus
Big Nick versus.
yeah, it's me versus John. Battle of the John supremacy. It's with that's
I'm
different
facing
week.
Dante. Oh,
Facing Dante week 1.
Yeah, I'm facing Dante week 1.
Oof! Yikes for Dante.
Actually, he's projected higher. He's
I'll take that back. I'll take that with fist bump, right?
He's projected 10 points
higher
than me. Yeah.
Yeah, Joey and I are literally a point apart.
What are the matchups week 1? Alright, we got
Dante and me. Mike versus Johnny.
Yeah. Fancy Lads Rory.
We got Fancy Lads Rory versus Beluga Whales Beluga.
Our fan.
Oh, the fan, David. Westford Wendy's Dave versus Worcester's. Wow, the battle of the double W's.
Wow.
Baker's Dozens Russell versus Team Nakowski, who's AJ and Nick.
Sophie versus Joey.
Sophie's What's Going On Buddy versus What's Going On Buddy. Sorry, I didn't read it. Versus Haikuna Matata Joey. And probably the 2 most creative names in the league facing off at each other. We got Team Hamill versus Team Tata. Tata?
Tata.
Tata.
All right, Big Nick. I found out who you're playing week 1. You're playing RBK week 1.
Fuck you, fucker!
Yeah. So it's gonna be
It'll be interesting, John.
an interesting week.
It's gonna be interesting, to say the least.
I'm excited. Maybe fun season. Alright, time to go in incognito mode. Porn star name.
I've been incognito.
Because it's so sketchy, bro.
No, it's not.
It's very sketchy.
It's a little sketchy. Like,
It's sketchy.
Boy, did you know one needs to know
I've
what
never
I do.
gone on incognito mode, ever.
Never? Ever?
Ever.
Huh? Use Taurus? Do you use Tor, the browsers, the Onion browser?
What's happening?
No, my brother, being an asshole that he is, I'm walking out of the bathroom, and AJ's walking like this, looking up and walking this way like nobody's there, and runs right into me. Excuse me, can I come out of the bathroom, please?
Well, I guess not.
And then this idiot over here.
You know the light was off in the bathroom.
I was coming out. No shit. You shut the light off before you get out of the bathroom.
Beep, beep, get out of the road.
What do you mean? You're merging onto the road. You're going off the road. Hey, get the fuck out of my area. You're making me stupider by you being over here.
Do you and AJ always hug when you guys go out of the bathroom like that?
Casey, he ran into me. I ran into him. I hugged him so we didn't fall over.
Oh, so you technically ran into each other, but you followed up with a hug.
I guess so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I needed to know.
Good.
All right.
And you didn't even fucking listen to the story because you were like, why did that happen? And Ryan was over here and he looked at you like you had 25 heads.
Ryan, you got the story?
He knew the story.
I understood.
Yeah.
Damn.
What happened?
Exactly how I told him.
What?
Just go over there, please.
Yeah, you were going out of the bathroom. You had the door open, right? Because how else are you supposed to get out of the bathroom?
That does make sense.
Yeah, so then, but AJ's coming in. He's not seeing that someone's coming out of the bathroom.
He wasn't because he was looking the other way, right?
You look up. You're like, oh my God, AJ, I don't want to run into you. So you hug him.
Yeah, so we don't fall over. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then from there you went your separate ways.
Yeah, he went into the bathroom and I kept walking. Yep.
You went out of the bathroom.
Yep, and then I tried to explain it to you, and you being the dumbass that you are, you couldn't understand A plus B is C.
I just explained it.
What do you mean? You were over here and you were like, You know what? You come back over here again, I will kill you. Stop asking me to borrow paper. This motherfucker always asks me if he can borrow paper, borrow Advil, and borrow gum. I'm making a point that don't ask for borrowing. Just take it. What else are you gonna use the paper for? I don't care if you wipe your ass with it or if you're gonna take notes. Just keep the piece of paper. Whoever's the doctor of Casey Hamill, you don't give him enough Adderall. Turn it up a little more. No. Don't turn up a little more. Turn up a lot more. Because this motherfucker is dead. I might as well talk to Scooby-Doo.
Good morning, John.
John, boy, do we have
Some good news.
Here, he wasn't silly yesterday?
He was not silly. We filmed a lot of TikToks yesterday. He was not silly.
Here. I'm just
Although I will say,
was he even like goofy?
He made a joke.
he made a joke, but like,
you can get by with
You can you can make a joke. You make jokes. I wouldn't say you're silly.
Of course.
Yeah. Wow.
treasure it, boys. It might be the last time.
I know, right? Yeah, there's no way we're moving it to 2.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Cherish this, guys.
Wow,
You may
that's
never see
incredible.
this again.
So Kalene's here.
Yeah.
Russell might not be silly in front of Kalene's first time in the
That's
office.
true. I was like first day,
Mhm.
like maybe in like once he gets you like being right next.
Because
But, like,
she sits right next to him now.
Yeah,
downstairs.
directly. Like
he's not gonna.
He's not gonna be like switching his hoodie backwards
Right.
the first time. That
I mean, right.
Here on Monday, if he does what he does around us on a normal day.
Well, hi there.
Hey.
So you want to introduce yourself a little bit to people? You know, people might not know you work here because you've never been in any of these
Right.
because you haven't been here.
Right. Yeah. So I do the graphic design for Lumberland.
Mhm.
I've been doing it for about I think 2-ish years now.
She's an
Could be
OG.
even
Yeah.
could be even longer than that.
I mean, now that you're here, you're the I think like 5th or 6th longest tenured person here.
Yep.
In the
yep.
office now.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, welcome.
Thanks.
How long are you here for?
Just till the weekend.
Okay, so you got a new desk mate.
I know.
I know.
She was my old desk mate.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, we used to sit right next to each other just like this, but she had a smaller desk and I had a bigger desk.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It doesn't say much.
Yeah. Did you hear what happened to your desk?
Didn't it break and like
Yeah.
fall apart and it was sad?
So I guess Will had taken like the underneath part out of it. So then I took that desk over at one point and I put my MacBook on it.
Oh no, because
and
I was
Will-
hitting it with my foot.
Yeah,
That's what it was. I kept hitting
Well,
it.
It's a much needed accessory of the
It's
table.
a load bearing
a beam.
a support beam.
Remove the beam and the table.
Oh my gosh,
Casey
I'm
had
sorry.
a big computer on it. One day I came in and it's
Yeah.
leaning like the Tower of Pisa. The next day Casey comes in, he like touches the desk and it just goes boom. It just collapses to the ground.
Well, sorry, I didn't want to like bang my leg.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Russ?
Hey,
Hey, Russ.
Good morning, Kalene.
Hey. Good morning, nice to meet you.
morning.
We finally were able to change the counter from 0 to 1.
I wasn't silly yesterday?
You weren't silly yesterday.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know, upstairs we have the counter.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, we have a new counter. How many days has it been since Russell's been silly?
I thought I was a little silly
You weren't that silly.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, we finally able to change it to one.
Wow.
I know, big news,
That is
big
big
news. So
We'll see what today brings, I guess.
yeah,
Come up with something. Don't worry.
we'll come up with something. We'll
Come up
see.
with something, man.
All right, that's a promise.
It's more of a statement.
More of a statement, not a promise.
Yeah, more of a statement.
Yeah. So I just talked to Russ John.
Oh no.
I know he made a promise. That's not change. That's going back down to 0.
Oh, he made a promise that like he's gonna be silly.
He's gonna be silly today.
Was it a promise or a threat?
A little bit of both. He's like, it's not. He said, I said it's a promise. He said it's not promise. It's a statement.
I said this before. I don't know if I said it on camera, but this is his Joker origin story.
No, this is the Russ origin.
Yeah.
One day we'll watch a movie called RBK.
It'll just be him going down the stairs, like the scene in Joker where they're
Can we film that?
Kick and everything in the dance. I promise I'm going to be silly.
Silly today.
My mom used to say, "Hey Russ, why are you so silly?"
You know what happens when you're too silly? You get what you fucking deserve. I mean, maybe I think we're fucked. I was trying to be hopeful and say, oh, maybe he'll forget about it, or maybe we won't antagonize him.
I antagonized him today.
Either way, it's like it's
the bear.
I poked the
It's
bear.
in his head now. He's got a vendetta.
He's got to do it.
RBK, who you got winning the Super Bowl this year?
Pardon me, matey. I get the Bucks this year. The Bucks.
John, that's some bad news. We were just up here celebrating.
I was gonna say already. That literally, it's 7:25. We've been here for 25 minutes. You gave me the news at 7:05 for the one you just did. Oh Jesus! Oh no! What did he say?
They got the Bucks this year. The Bucks. He grabs my arm and shakes me.
Oh my god, dude. That's too silly for... I'd say if he did that after like 11:30, I think you could have classified that as goofy.
Yeah.
But he did that at 7:30 in the morning. So I think that's a little too silly.
Do we have to?
Fucking damn it.
Will you ever get to 1 again?
I don't think we'll ever get to 1.
What a sad day.
We'll definitely never get to 2. This sucks.
I was doing the same thing. That's that. I'm sorry, John.
Way to go, Russ.